no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Smith. Shoves him aside. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. You talk about this Washington defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. A first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Smith here, an audible at the line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. He'll find Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now Gino on first down. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. The Seahawks at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Here's Smith. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. Touchdown, Seattle! Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you talk.
Oh, it's first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Blocked by Julian Love. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the third down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here now a third down at 8. Play action. It's Howell. That is incomplete.
Well, the young man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Seahawks football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards.
Tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the option, it's Smith himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
$17-0 our score after one.
I get ragged up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on!
49, a 3-yard pickup. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will
And that's why the defensive coordinators move to blitz and wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. This to McClellan on the left side. And they bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
No, sir.
Close to picking up the first. They started right at the line of scrimmage. Well, Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. On first down, they'll kick off the drive to Dallas. And it won't that time.
Dallas already here, boy.
2nd and 9. Now Smith.
Too long.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for many.
Too long.
This entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Right, boom, bro. come from way over there.
Picture perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're
Ready
still
to give up.
And even though the offense hasn't done anything, we've had troubles along the way. We still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think he slows down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been right.
Now a 2nd and 2. Smith going to move it around. Now Gino. Now to Smith and Gino. Final space at the 40. Driven the right sideline. And take it down at the 30-yard line. Huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Gino got a throw.
Come on! God!
They're going for a receiver there. He has 1 touchdown in his first half, a second one not to be.
Come on!
I mean, I really love the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
Let's go! Let's go! Big cop down there somewhere. Oh. Ah! 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 Let's go! Ah!
Loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
Oh.
3-score game down. He moves to 17.
Oh yeah, COVID.
And after the touchdown,
Ah!
he booted it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I barely have any too.
What?
I just said what he said. Isaiah. Ah!
And it's not an easy situation.
Yours didn't sound convincing.
In the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
One thing is to remember that
You said, ah.
you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
We're set on 1st down. Pressure comes.
Ah!
Seahawks defense. They bring the safety blitz, and he busts through it, dropping for an 8-yard loss. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Again, running right, Gibson. And they're working across midfield.
Ah, Ellie.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On first down,
Who? Isaiah ain't wash no hand.
Sometimes just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Brissett. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Let's go! Really?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 3rd down, Brissett.
Ah! Kobe Bryant. Second quarter. Yeah, keep it hot.
But they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
To start the drive, and it's complete.
So he got scoop. Some Chinese shit.
This is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catching back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really...
Let's go. They said DK down there somewhere. Why you didn't dry your hands out before you came out? Why you don't never know? Oh, you got some crumbs in there too. Yeah, go on, spit it out. Yeah. Transfer crumbs.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. Everything falling apart. The ball nearly intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point.
Chile, look at that.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks
Yeah,
another one through.
as long as it don't taste like chicken shit. Ellie, them fingers y'all moving fast. Them fingers, texting. Taste like chicken shit. Where you get that from? Nah, they don't sell soup.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers to get it. So, all right, guys, we're leaning on you to
Ellie locked in.
we need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
Woo! No fly zone, baby.
So don't get too cute. Go to the point.
Legion of Boom is back.
this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get everyone on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
What happened?
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Them fries gone?
It's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football.
Yeah, man, Isaiah.
He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On second down,
Not true.
he was able to shoot
Isaiah, you still wasting stuff like a kid?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's Bryce Strong still?
Second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Target is to Davidson. He's coming. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's Brissett. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play fake. Brissett. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And get this to the 20-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup.
What, you must be getting sick.
Washington first down.
Well, this is certainly
Why you eating soup?
with the way they've spread the football.
Why you eating soup?
Here, they even get the fullback involved
Nah.
in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
I'll be bringing those sick shit over here.
That makes things really difficult.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. A false start
What is
brings
it?
them up 5, 1st and 15.
They give him some rice. What's up?
Here's Brissett. Flush down right. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
So often we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit, and they get one right.
All right, D, let's go, D.
The caffeine this offense was looking for.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll roll with Gibson.
It's nothing.
Closes quickly here. He can find another down the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Out of the gun, Brissett.
Go, D. Let's lock up, D. Lock up.
Remember, these are backup quarterbacks, so the last thing they need is
Let's lock up.
right here in the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Eluding the pressure.
Bro, y'all don't bring y'all ass down.
Touchdown, Commanders.
Damn.
Jacoby Brissett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final
This
seconds.
was on her. Yeah. If you getting sick.
But now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say,
No.
I've got to make a play here.
If you getting sick,
Pinpoint throw or scramble.
I don't spill stuff.
He
I'm
takes
grown.
matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Side for the PAT.
Because of you and Max.
And the lead is down to 24.
Isaiah, what you know about football? Why you jump?
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On that route.
And we welcome
On that
you
route
back
for it.
now courtside, Charles.
So you can be on my level.
Getting set for quarterback
Why?
play here.
Thought we was twins. Ellie, you like working at Six Flags?
Set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Brissett. That one complete out to Dotson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
And the Commander's first down.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Smith. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now Smith going to change the play.
At the 50-yard line.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this will be incomplete. Well, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Lockett. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Play action. It's Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, somebody...
Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, 29 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Brissett to throw on 1st. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is down to 24.
45. Commanders 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
That's how you far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Geno now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
A 31-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 7.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. A gain there of 21 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st down, Brissett. That one caught downfield by Howard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
1st down, Washington.
Play fake, Brissett. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
we've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he's caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Brissett. And it's caught. Touchdown. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught, and he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Smith going to throw it. That is incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.